Sticky sweet cinnamon roll, salted caramel glaze, buttery smooth vanilla cake. Are you craving dessert right now? That's exactly what skincare brands want. They use food to make you crave their products in ways you don't even realize. Let's explore how Hailey Bieber's viral skincare brand Rhode hijacks your senses and influences your behavior, convincing you to buy without you even realizing it. Hi, I'm Jasmine. I have a master's in language and literature and over 12 years of marketing experience, including running my own agency for the past half decade. And today, we're diving deep into the world of Rhode to uncover how strategic marketing, storytelling, and carefully crafted language influence your buying decisions. We'll also explore how Rhode's success is tied to Hailey Bieber's personal brand and the risks that come with it. If you want to learn the psychological tricks and emotional triggers brands use to direct consumer behavior, stick around. Founded in 2022, Rhode is Hailey Bieber's skincare line, but it's more than just moisturizers and lip treatments. The brand capitalizes on Hailey's aspirational image, a polished, clean girl aesthetic that's become a viral beauty trend over the past few years. Rhode strategically use strong emotional triggers in their marketing and create vivid emotional experiences that hijack your senses to make you crave and buy their products. Buying Rhode isn't just about skincare, it's about buying a vibe. By using their products, you feel like you're stepping into the world of the clean girl aesthetic, becoming a Rhode girl yourself. It's an illusion of exclusivity and effortless beauty, creating a sense of belonging to a community, a club. It's like a personal invitation to sit at the cool girls table. So how does Rhode launch one viral product after another and have consumers literally wait in line for hours at the pop-up stores? Well, they do two things very strategically. First, they use sensory marketing, which engages multiple senses to forge emotional bonds. By activating sight, touch, smell, and even taste associations, brands strengthen emotional recall. When brands use sensory cues, they're triggering the brain's reward system, the same system that activates when you anticipate comfort or pleasure. This strategy is common in luxury fashion, and over the years it has made its way into skincare, and now Rhode is mastering it. Rhode takes sensory marketing to another level, not just with product names, but through their visual storytelling. Their product photography reinforces this food-related theme as well. Just look at how they incorporate croissants, marshmallows, caramel, ice cream, and whipped cream into their product images. And it doesn't stop there. They use food frequently in their content as well. This type of imagery is intentional. It's designed to evoke sensory memories tied to indulgence and comfort, making the products visually irresistible. These visuals create a subconscious association between skincare and the pleasure of enjoying a sweet treat. Our brains are hardwired to seek a reward and comfort. By blending beauty with food, Rhode creates a shortcut to emotional fulfillment, making you associate their products with the joy and comfort that food provides. Rhode's sensory marketing strategy is everywhere, from their product names to their campaigns. Their entire brand revolves around food. Influencers receive sweet treats at product launches, pop-up shops serve free iced coffee and desserts. Even Hailey herself shares recipes online and films herself baking, cooking, and eating, strengthening the association between food and beauty. These cues aren't random, they're by design. Everything is intentionally designed to evoke feelings of comfort and joy, which consumers then attach directly to Rhode's products. Just think of how many beauty and skincare brands use dessert and fruit-inspired scents like strawberry, watermelon, vanilla, birthday cake, etc. These subtle sensory triggers make the product feel like a treat, something special, sweet, and indulgent. When beauty brands incorporate food imagery, they engage two of our core desires, comfort and beauty. This tactic creates a sensory overlap that deepens emotional appeal and makes consumers associate the product with emotional comfort and reward. But for direct-to-consumer brands like Rhode, this strategy does more than just create good vibes. It's essential for driving sales. Since Rhode doesn't have a physical presence in major stores like Sephora or Ulta Beauty, where you can test and sample the products in person, they need to rely on other strategies to overcome that barrier. And that's exactly where sensory marketing comes in. When consumers can't physically touch or try products, sensory marketing fills that gap by creating an emotional experience that's just as memorable. By borrowing the positive emotional associations we have with dessert, joy, comfort, and indulgence, Rhode makes you feel like you already know their products. This sensory familiarity lowers resistance and increases the likelihood that you will take a leap of faith and buy. But Rhode doesn't only use strategic imagery to make you buy, they also use intentional language to influence your behavior. Their goal is to not just sell you skincare, they want to sell a vibe, a sensory experience through carefully chosen imagery and emotive words designed to trigger emotional responses. These words don't just tell you what the product does, they make you feel something. Here's the thing. Words are not just words. They have a significant impact on human behavior. They can directly influence our thoughts, emotions, and actions by shaping how we perceive the world. Language is a powerful tool that can affect decision-making, social interactions, and even our self-image. The words we use and hear trigger specific brain processes that lead to particular behaviors. Let's break down a few examples here. Salted caramel instantly evokes a warm, rich sweetness associated with indulgent treats like caramel cheesecake or ice cream. Glaze suggests a glossy, smooth texture while also invoking the imagery of a glazed donut or cake. Buttery smooth combines both tactile and taste imagery, conjuring an image of something soft, rich, and comforting like a frosted cupcake or a layer cake with rich buttercream. Sticky sweet evokes a rich, syrupy sweetness, bringing to mind dripping honey, gooey caramel, sticky toffee, or melted marshmallows. Indulgent, satisfying, and impossible to resist. When brands like Rhode use these words, they don't just describe their products, they create vivid sensory experiences in your mind and tap into your primal desires for reward and comfort. These words activate the same system in your brain that lights up when you anticipate pleasurable experiences like eating your favorite dessert. They create emotional resonance through sensory imagery, tapping into memories of comfort, pleasure, and reward. This releases dopamine, the feel-good chemical, creating a subconscious craving for the product even if you've never ever tried it before. This tactic works because our brains are wired to seek comfort and reward. By associating products with rich sensory details, brands create a shortcut to emotional connection. Even if you've never tried Rhode's products before, your brain already feels the experience, and that emotional response increases your desire to buy. You might imagine a glossy, indulgent donut or the comforting richness of caramel. You might already feel the creamy texture of a frosting that melts on your tongue and smell the sweetness of a freshly baked cinnamon roll. And exactly this experience of indulgence emotionally connects you to the product before you've even touched it. Words like these elevate a simple lip treatment into an aspirational experience. That's the art of language. Words have the power to create vivid mental images that elevate a simple product into an aspirational experience tied to pleasure, reward, and beauty. That's the goal of Rhode. To make you feel like you're not just buying skincare. To make you feel like you're buying a moment of indulgence, a piece of the vibe that Rhode sells you. The second thing Rhode does strategically to make consumers desire their products is storytelling. As humans, we are wired to respond to stories. We connect, relate, and learn through stories. We make sense of the world through stories. Storytelling quite literally is the foundation of our whole society. It's part of the music we listen to, the books we read, the movies and shows we watch, the authorities we listen to, the content we consume online. It's part of our personal relationships as well. We form emotional connections because of the dopamine and oxytocin that's released in our brains when we listen to or read stories. Stories also make the neurons in our brains fire in the same patterns as the storyteller's brain, which is a phenomenon called neural coupling or mirroring. A well-told story engages your sensory, motor, and frontal cortex, allowing you to fully immerse yourself in the story. And that's exactly why so many successful brands, including Rhode, use storytelling in their marketing and advertising. Storytelling is the heart of Rhode's brand. Hailey Bieber frequently shares personal anecdotes about her beauty struggles, skincare journey, and wellness routine. This reinforces her authenticity and relatability, two major qualities that are crucial for influencer-led brands. It also creates powerful parasocial relationships. Consumers feel like they know Hailey personally, which builds trust and loyalty. They also aspire to be like her, the effortlessly cool it girl with the clean girl aesthetic, glowing skin, and plump lips. And therefore, they directly associate buying her products with being like her and becoming Hailey themselves. They're not just buying products, you see they're buying a vibe, a lifestyle. By buying Rhode, consumers believe they're stepping into that narrative and becoming a part of the it girl lifestyle. But this could also be the potential downfall for Rhode and Hailey Bieber. Because Rhode is an extension of Hailey Bieber's personal brand. When a brand is so intertwined with a person's image, it becomes extremely vulnerable. If Hailey's reputation ever takes a hit or she's involved in a scandal, Rhode could face severe backlash. Consumers expect authenticity at all times, and any misalignment between Hailey's persona and the brand could erode trust completely. And this is a common challenge for influencer-led brands. Maintaining authenticity and consistency is crucial to long-term success. So, how can you apply these concepts to your own business or personal brand? Here's 3 things to take away from Rhode's marketing strategy. First of all, use sensory marketing to create memorable experiences. Think about how you can engage your customers' senses. How does your product look, feel, smell, or sound like? Infuse sensory language and imagery into your marketing and content. Words that create vivid mental pictures and positive emotions, and images that do the same. For example, instead of saying soft fabric, say candy cotton comfort that wraps you in clouds of softness and warmth. Secondly, choose emotive words that evoke powerful emotions and associations. Think about what feelings do you want your customers to experience when they think of your product. Calmness, excitement, indulgence. Use words that tap into those emotions. And remember, the right words can trigger cravings, trust, and desire. And lastly, tell a story that connects emotionally. Your story is your greatest marketing tool. Share your journey authentically, but don't only share glimpses of your own life and brand story. Also share the stories of the people who use your products or services or consume your content. By weaving in real experiences, testimonials, and transformations, you create a deeper emotional connection with your audience. This builds trust and a sense of community, much like Hailey Bieber does with Rhode, by sharing both her own beauty journey and the experiences of her customers and influencer friends who embody the Rhode girl lifestyle. Now, I'll be real with you. Even though I've been in marketing for over 12 years and I'm fully aware of these tactics, they still work on me. Despite knowing all the tricks, my brain still responds because, well, that's just how our brains work. But the difference is that being aware of those strategies empowers us to make more intentional choices instead of mindlessly buying into the hype, and to think twice whether we actually want or need a product or not. I actually use and like Rhode's products, but what made me buy wasn't just their exceptional marketing. I was already actively searching for new skincare products, so my intent to buy was already there. My decision wasn't whether to buy, but which brand to choose. Rhode just so happened to stand out. And this highlights an important distinction in consumer behavior. Some buyers like me already have high intent and are ready to purchase, while others have no initial intent but get influenced along the way. Brands like Rhode strategically target both, those actively searching for a product and those who didn't even realize they wanted a new moisturizer until the right content made them crave it. If you'd like me to break down the different market segments and awareness stages, high-intent buyers, solution seekers, and completely unaware consumers, let me know in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed this deep dive, please hit that subscribe button really hard and really fast. As a new channel, your support means absolutely everything to me, and every subscribe and like helps the content being put in front of more people that can benefit from it. There's many more videos like this to come, all decoding how language and communication shape brands and pop culture, influence society, and drive our behavior, and how you can become a master communicator yourself to thrive in your business or career. So if you're into that type of content, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you never miss an upload. Until next time, and remember, use your words to master your world.